Hey everybody, this is Matt coming to you up close and personal with another reaction video, this time by a song by the Tower of Power from 1973. What were you doing in 1973? I was 2 years old. I don't know what I was doing, probably just being a terrible two. But anyway, it's called What Is Hip? It happens to be one of my favorite songs, and as a saxophonist of 40 years, I've played the song before in horn sections, and it was a lot of fun. I'm also a composer. I've got 7 records out. The only reason why I'm telling you that is that because that's where my reactions are being informed from. It's from that experience of being a musician. So I know a little bit about what's going on behind the curtain when it comes to music. But it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, there's only 2 types of music, good and bad. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like, comment, and share. I want to know what you think of how my reactions are going. And also, if you have a song or video that you'd like me to react to. And also, with all of my videos, I'd like to throw in a little tidbit of information just so that it's not just about the music. And this time it's about making assumptions, which happens to be an irresponsible thing to do because, and it's easy to do because all you need to have is basically incomplete information about a situation and an unwillingness to ask the right questions that you have to ask in order to get the information, which ultimately leads you to fill in the spaces and fill in the blanks by yourself. And you know what? That's going to lead you down the wrong road. So don't make assumptions. Don't assume. Make sure that you ask the right questions and get the information before you make up your mind. Anyway, let's get right to the music, okay, shall we? And I'm going to react to it. Now, I have heard the song before, but not in a while. So it's not a first-time reaction like many of my, or most of my videos, but here we go. Tower of Power. What is hip? If you haven't heard this before, this is going to knock your socks off.
So you want to jump out your trick bag and ease on into hip bag, but you ain't just exactly sure what's hip. You started to let your hair go, spend big bucks to cop your wardrobe, but somehow you know there's much more to the trip.
What is hip?
Tell me. You know what is hip? If you're really hip, the past and the years will show you in a hip trip. Maybe hipper than hip. But what is hip?
That's a badass bass line. And look, hipness is what it is. So what it is what it is, and it's hip. Now that's what this is. My feet are still moving. You can't see that, but my feet are still moving. Are yours moving? Now I'm telling you, man, this is hip. 1973, afros, bell bottoms, smoking weed. Did they smoke weed back in 73? Oh man, I gotta tell you, man, this song is crazy, crazy cool and hip. Well, it's hip. So let's get back to it. Yeah.
While you're striving to find the right road, there's one thing you should know. What's hip today might become passé.
What's hip today might become passé. Well, yeah. And actually some of the stuff is coming back around and it's hip again. Like I see some chicks wearing bell bottoms. I don't see the afros though. maybe a couple. But yeah, anyway.
What is hip? Tell me if you think you know. What is hip? If you really hip, the past and the years will show you in a hip trip. Maybe hipper than hip. What is hip? Think about it, y'all.
Woo! Yeah. Yeah. Break it down.
What is hip?
Yeah.
Tell me if you think you know. What is hip? If you're really hip, the passing years will show. What is hip? Tell me if you think you know. What is hip? If you're really hip, the passing years will show. What is hip? What is
Yeah.
hip? I'd like to know.
Woo!
What is hip? Is it in the style of your hair? What is hip? Is it in clothes that you wear? What is hip? I'd like to know. What is hip? I'd like to know. What is hip? What's a hip, y'all? Hey! What is hip? What is hip? What's a hip, y'all?
You know, man, you could hear it's totally unproduced, really, for the most part. You hear it's so raw, and it's the way they recorded it, it's so raw and so right to the point, and you could tell they recorded it with, obviously they had tape back then. This is not digitally recorded. The only electronic stuff I hear is like a little bit of the trumpet going through like a wah-wah pedal maybe, or some kind of a whatever, and it just wow, you know, but yeah, I mean, you know, back then, a lot of those musicians were like, you know, jazzers. You know, they did side gigs or maybe, but a lot of their background was coming from, you know, rhythm and blues and jazz, and so they brought that to the rock thing, like, you know, other groups like Earth, Wind and Fire, or you know, I'm drawing a blank right now, but so many groups that did that had that kind of musicality. Anyway, yeah, let's finish it off to the end, and then you know, no synthesizers, man, just real instruments, playing real music. It was a different time. Not that today's music isn't good. I've heard some really great stuff. I've actually reacted to some Justin Bieber and Jack Harlow, which I enjoy as well. But I got to tell you, man, there's something about this raw, it's not antiseptic, okay? It doesn't sound too clean. It sounds dirty, and I find that when I listen to stuff like this, maybe as a saxophone player too, playing in horn sections and hearing this kind of music and everything, I get stank face. I'm like, ugh, I get like this. It's ugly, but it's that like, ooh, it's nasty. It's got all sorts of stank on it, or you can say stank up on it. You know what I'm talking about? But anyway, some of you do. Anyway, if you like what I did, subscribe and like, comment, and share. Let me know how I'm doing. And I'm going to keep going with this thing. I'm so much enjoying it. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I do. And I'm so grateful that you've actually checked this out and you're watching it. So hope to see you again here. You know where to find me, Mac Rasqualo. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye.